Yo. I should have asked for new bed sheets for Christmas because honestly, I've had these since I was 10. Hi guys! So I'm gonna be doing my Christmas haul. If I get this up at the correct time, it's either gonna be New Year's Day Eve or like the day before New Year's Eve because I've had stuff to do, so I couldn't film this right away. Let's just get right to it. You know what a Christmas haul is. I'm just gonna show you everything I got for Christmas. Yay! If you're wondering why I'm wearing a hat, it's because my hair is wet and I suck at using a blow dryer. So the first thing I have today is this mug. It's a book hangover mug and it says, "The struggle of trying to reconnect with reality after finishing a really amazing book." And I was like, yas, it's me. I have to have it and put it on my wish list. And I got it. Next. I got this Deadpool mug. I can't wave it around and stuff because there's coffee inside of it right now, and I'm taking sips in between takes. Oh man, I did not stir the French vanilla in the coffee correctly. This one I got from my little brother for some reason because he was like, yo, I need to buy everyone presents, and like the only other person who bought presents for everyone other than our parents was my older sister. So yeah, this was nice. I also got headphones. I don't know where they are. They're probably... No, wait, hold on. I don't know where the headphones are. But I didn't get this giant Reese's like I do every year. It's the worst thing to eat ever. I love it, but it's the worst thing to eat ever. Next, I got this Wonder Woman water bottle. It's based on the movie design. I already have a Wonder Woman water bottle, but that one's more based on like the classic Wonder Woman design, which is also the t-shirt I'm wearing. I also have another t-shirt based on like the movie Wonder Woman. Oh my god, I think I'm a little obsessed. Computer, no. Next. So I've been wearing this hat a lot. I won it out of Dave & Buster's, but like I can't wear it in the winter because it's a sports hat and it doesn't really cover my wet hair because again, I don't know how to use a blow dryer. So my parents got me this hat. Yes, I love it. And I know they wouldn't have bought me this hat if I hadn't lost my Doctor Who TARDIS hat. And then this morning, look what I found. I found it. Now I have two hats. It's really funny because I literally found this less than an hour ago. Awkward. Next. Boy. I got two Funko Pop figures this year for Christmas, and they are both Wonder Woman. So the first one I got is from the DC Bombshells line. Like, I love DC Bombshells so much. I love the design. I love the comic so much. I'm currently reading Bombshells United. I haven't finished the original run because I can't find it anywhere, and I'm like just waiting for the trade to come at the library. It's easier that way. And I know what people, when it comes to Funko Pops, they like to keep them in their little boxes and just like sit them on their shelves like that. But boom, I just made you all cry. I mean, look at her. She's so pretty. How could I not keep her out of the box? The other Funko Pop I got was also Wonder Woman. This one is from Batman vs. Superman. I wanted the one from the Wonder Woman movie, but I don't know. I think they were sold out at the time, but there's one at Hot Topic right now that's like her holding the ice cream, and I'm like, I need to buy it. I get an employee discount. I can get it. Not without my mom being mad at me, but still. And again, boom, all you package nerds are crying. All the collector nerds are like, no, how could you do this? And I'm just over here like, let's go fight crime. I'm an adult, I swear. God, her sword is so bendy. Next, I'm just gonna go over all the books I got this year. So the first one I got was Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. I officially own all of, except for one of Cassandra Clare's Shadowhunter series. And anyways, like, the only one I don't own is Lord of Shadows, and I can't wait for her to be finished with, like, the entire Shadowhunter world, and I know she's got 2 more series coming out, plus the Magnus Bane series. When that happens, I'm gonna reread all the books in chronological order, not publishing order, chronological order, and, like, I'm so excited to do that. And I really did enjoy this book. I think it is my favorite starter book of all the series. It's not my favorite overall. I really loved City of Glass. That one is my favorite of the entire Shadowhunter books. Next, I got A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I really do love Sarah J. Maas's books. I own all of the Throne of Glass books, so I'm excited to start this series. Next, I have Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. I love this book. This is one of my favorite books ever. And the first time I read it, I didn't read it, I listened to it on audiobook. And Lin-Manuel Miranda does the audiobook. Yes, I brought Hamilton into this somehow. And it's just so beautiful and wonderful, and I love it so much. I was legitimately in tears by the end of it, and I wanted to like own this and put this on my shelf and reread it whenever I wanted. This is amazing. Next, I have Welcome to Night Mail by Jeffrey Craner and Joseph Fink. God, I love this version. I need the next two books. Like, I haven't read them yet, but this one I have. For those of you who don't know, Welcome to Night Mail is a podcast about this, like, tiny town in the middle of a desert where it's like, yo, like, basically all Lovecraftian horror is real in this town, and just the townspeople are like, oh, this is normal every day for us, and it's just so entertaining, and I love it, and I need to catch up. I'm about almost 100 episodes behind. I'm not 100 episodes behind, but like, I was on a re-listen, so on my re-listen, I finished year 2. If you watch the podcast, you know when that is. It's the big one that they had recorded at New York live. Anyways, this is really good. Next, I have Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, The Hammer of Thor. It took me like 3 times to say it correctly. I don't know why. This is the second book in the Magnus Chase trilogy. I've read the first one. This one I'm excited for because Thor, can I be honest and say I didn't get the hype surrounding Thor and Loki and all that until Thor Ragnarok. It took me like almost 10 years to be like, I get it now. It'd be like over 5 years at least. When did the first Thor come out? I especially didn't get Loki. I was just kind of like, I don't understand. And then it became really morally ambiguous and like a true trickster god. But with this one, I've read the first couple of chapters and I was enjoying it, and then I had to return it to the library. So now that I own it, I hopefully will read the whole thing. That's my problem with Rick Riordan books. It's either I gotta read the whole thing right now, or I'll read a couple of chapters and come back to it in a year. Like, this has been my problem in recent years, and I really want to read them because I'm a person who automatically has to read anything involving like mythology, because I'm very interested in that, especially how it's portrayed in modern day, because honestly that is fascinating to me. Real excited for this one. Next, I have Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, The Ship of the Dead. The series title is a mouthful. Again, haven't read this one obviously, nothing at all, because I haven't read the second one. Well, I've read the first couple of chapters, you know what I mean. So I'm also excited for this one. Did I hear good things? I don't know. I haven't been watching like any of the booktube videos about it because, again, spoilers. I'm excited. And my final Rick Riordan book, The Trials of Apollo, The Dark Prophecy. Again, I got the second book, but not the first one. I haven't read the first one. I'm upset that I haven't read the first one because it has Solangelo in it, and if you saw my OTP video or my other, like 1 or 2 years ago, I'm gonna say 2 years ago, like, you know, this was like an instant ship for me. I was like, I ship it right away, and it was so cute and adorable, and I got really obsessed with it, and I know it's in this book. And yes, I know I shouldn't just read a book for a ship or watch a TV show for a ship, Teen Wolf, but you know what, I don't care, it's what I do. I'm a shippy person. I'm an admin on the shipping wiki, it's what I do. Next, I have The Iron Trial by Cassandra Clare and Holly Block. You have no idea what this cover looks like because it's all silvery and ruined. So this is clearly a used book. I need to like order the jacket online somewhere because honestly, oh my god, it's so shiny. Look at it. Oh my god, you can't tell, but it's making like shiny things on my mirror. You can see how much makeup I'm not wearing. I've read this book, but oh my god, no, books, don't fall. I have read this book before. I really enjoyed it. I wanted to get to the second one, and this is one of those books where it's like, yeah, I want to put this on my shelf. That's why I like the library, guys. Like, I know a bunch of booktubers will just go out and buy books, but that costs a lot of money, and I'm broke. So I can't afford that. Also, my mom would yell at me. So the phone is going off right now, and no one is answering it because no one wants to. So the next book I have is Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. This is, I think, a side quest. I have only read the first 2 books in the Throne of Glass series, but this is, I think it's Is this a full next nut? I still love these maps. Is this a full next nut? I think it's the next book because it says so inside. I don't like the cover as much as I like the other ones. The other ones are just so pretty. I mean, this is fine, but it just doesn't match. The Sarah J. Maas is an autobiography author for me, even though I only ask for her books for Christmas. This is my next book. Now I know what you're all thinking. Riley, that's a Barnes & Noble bag. True, but my sister got me a Barnes & Noble gift card for Christmas, which is the only good thing she's ever done for me in her entire life. And I ended up buying a book with it, and that book is Ahsoka. Ahsoka is literally my favorite Star Wars character ever. It's the character that made me go, hey, I want to get into Star Wars. Like, she's my favorite so much, and I cried over the Rebels Season 2 finale. I can't tell if those were dark times or not. I'm 95% certain they were. Anyways, I love Ahsoka and I love this book and I am real excited for it. I almost forgot to haul this and then I remembered, I'm like, oh right, yeah. And if you think this Christmas haul is done, you would be wrong. I know I end with the books every year, but I have to end with my favorite gift. My most special gift. The gift I loved the most and still love the most. Because it is Wonder Woman. And I know what you're thinking. Riley, you don't seem like a person who would like Wonder Woman that much.
That is a lie. I'm very clearly obsessed and you know it.
Like, I'm so obsessed with Wonder Woman. I'm wearing this hat, this shirt. I'm surprised I don't have my 2 other shirts. I got 2 Pop Vinyl figures. I own 2 water bottles, a coffee mug, a soup bowl, and this was my birthday gift. Also, it's signed by Leigh Bardugo, and I love Leigh Bardugo. Ironically, I have not read the Grisha trilogy. Yes, I've read Six of Crows duology, but not the Grisha trilogy. Where was I? Oh, right, my obsession with this. This is my favorite gift this year. I have not watched it on DVD yet, and I am upset. I was gonna watch it yesterday, but then, like, my family wanted to watch the hockey game or something. I don't understand sports. In case you couldn't tell, the only sport I do is ballet. And that is all the stuff I got for Christmas. I'm gonna do my best to do that book haul thing where they hold up all the books at once. So I have to stand for this, and that's why it's at the worst angle possible, and you have to see my disorganized bookshelves behind me. Book 1. Book 2. Okay, let's get so far. Oh, this one won a Stonewall Book Award. I didn't notice that. Oh shoot, I didn't think it through as much as I thought I did. Yay. And that's all I have for today. Bye guys.